So, Black, where you at, man? Getting it started for this episode.
Knoxville, Tennessee, baby. Knoxville, Tennessee. We out here, man.
Shout out to Coach Hyper.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach Hyper on
been
that thing, man.
Yeah, I don't even know what Knoxville look like. Sorry.
For real, hey, man, it's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I'm up here in the mountains, y'all.
Oh, yeah?
Beautiful.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
beautiful, bro.
In mountains?
I'm gonna have to check it out sometime.
Yep, Knoxville sit on mountains, bro. We on mountains, bro.
Oh, nice. Okay. What they got you hauling this week? You got the dope in the back?
Man, I ain't got no dope in the back. I'm actually with the fam, man. My girl at this it's the World.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
right.
girls.
Hauling the
World.
kiddos.
Hell yeah.
All girls world tournament, yup.
That's what's
Starts
up,
Thursday through
Yeah,
Sunday, bro. We got
congratulations.
down yesterday, man.
All around the world.
Man,
That's
how's she
dope,
been
man.
doing? Before we hop
Man,
into
she
the
doing
draft.
she doing pretty good, man. What I'm working with her on is her confidence, man. You know, that's really what it's about, man.
Yeah.
Her confidence, man. I'm really trying to, dive deep and trying to get her to understand that you have to think that you're good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to worry about how good they are.
Mm-hmm.
You have to think that you're good just like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And get to where you your spots on the floor where you good at. You know what I'm saying?
Pick your spots, yeah.
Yeah, pick your spots, man. And
90%
she's young,
of basketball
so
is that, though.
she's young, so we got things to work on, and that's the good part about it. Her youth is her best attribute. She's young,
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's a
and
great
she
way to
got
put
the
it.
height. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She got the height. So yeah.
Good to hear, man. So let's hop straight into it, fellas. So thoughts on last night, man? NBA draft. Of course, we Thunder fans around this way.
Yeah.
So what we thinking?
Yeah, I think he did really good, man. I like the picks that we got. You know what I'm saying? I think they reloading, you know what I'm saying, to try to be back in that thing next year, man. So I really do like what we got.
I got a question for y'all. If this guy that y'all drafted don't win a championship, is he still y'all first guy off the board that y'all pick at 12?
I think so. I don't think him winning a championship have anything to do with.
So you think your draft at 12 was a need?
Yeah,
I do. It was a
It's
need.
a definite need, man.
They picked him
Okay.
because they know Chet is scary
I don't think that has anything
and
to do with it.
heartless.
If you watch his game, right, like he's a facilitator at the center position, and he plays defense, and he's 7'3".
He's big.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then what, 260, like what?
Yeah, he's 260.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Exactly.
like, I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You don't need a guard. You know what I'm saying? When you got guards already, you need depth in, you know what I'm saying, your front court.
Yeah,
So-
Black. This move was solely to counter Wemby.
Yeah.
That's what.
Okay, and I agree. And I agree.
That's what this move is for. I mean, you got him at
agree.
the 12. He was the best guy available. He could have been picked, man, anywhere from 5.
He
up
wasn't the
until
best guy
us.
available. though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was for us.
I think he was
for
the
what we
best guy
needed.
available.
Hey,
Yeah, I think
It's
they
no
went
brainer.
off need.
we picked for a need that we had on the team, man. We lost to the Spurs because we couldn't really control. For instance, we couldn't control Wemby. You know what I'm saying? The way that the Knicks did.
We gave
You see what I'm
$200
saying?
million
Now
to a
you-
guy that was scared of another guy.
It's not that he listen, man. There's value in Chet on the team. I'm just gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
there's a lot
with
of
you.
value.
Super value, bro.
Look,
Let's
man.
not act like he wasn't first team all defense.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
That's
what I'm
because
saying?
he's
Hey,
7 foot.
the
Every
things-
7-footer gets that.
Look, the things
that's
that
fine, but it's a need for him.
the things that he did, even like in the Lakers series or the series before that, like he was doing his thing.
I'm not going to
Like-
call him
What-
a defensive
Let me
player when we
ask.
rolled out.
Can I ask you
the
guys a
first-
question? What year is this coming up for Chet?
I think it's his 4th year, and he's going
Yeah.
into his 5th.
Fourth or fifth.
Okay.
Yeah, going to
So
his
what
fifth.
we really got to understand, what we really got to remember is this is really his. You said this is 4th year coming up.
I think
No,
it's
it'll be his
That's-
5th year coming up.
This is 5th.
He's been drafted
Okay,
4
this
years
is
ago.
his 5th year coming up. This
Yeah.
is really his 4th year because remember his first year
Yeah,
he
he
sat
was
out
hurt.
Yeah,
with that broken
exactly.
foot. So man, I'm not one of them guys to say he's the reason why y'all lost it. I'm not him. I actually believe in Chet. You know, once again, we are going off potential and what he
Yeah.
become in like 3 more years. You know what I'm saying? But
I think there's a light of fire under him, though.
You don't understand.
I hope
when,
he do.
When Chet is 7'1" and he's on the court, he's the tallest defender we have,
I get that.
and we convert to a 6'5" guard to guard Wemby.
But that's coaching.
That's a problem.
But that's coaching. Coaching decided
that's a
to
problem.
put him on Wemby. Like,
I don't.
But
you know what I'm saying?
You know, as a coach, if I got to put somebody undersized on, you know why? You know what that means? He can't do the job.
I mean,
that's part of it, but also
That's
maybe-
part of it.
That's
But,
exactly that's what it
it's-
means.
But listen, when you in the
7
playoffs, though,
million.
y'all, it's series on series. It's series on series. Maybe Chet,
Yep.
but you know what I mean? so happened you had to play the San Antonio Spurs, and you
It was a
had
bad
who you
matchup
had
for
on
the
the
Yeah,
opposite
it was just,
side.
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah,
let's
it's a
not sit here.
matchup game when you get here.
Let's not sit here and act like, yeah, man. He's
So do you feel the
7-1.
Knicks match up better with the Spurs than
Yeah,
us?
they did.
Yes,
They
they
did.
did.
And I felt like we
All-
were
They
They
was
was
a
a lot
against the-
healthier than us.
All I saw was the Knicks wasn't scared of Wemby. They went at him.
That's why it was
The
a better
Thunder
matchup.
tried to run around
It's a better
him,
matchup.
under him. They ran everywhere else but at him.
You know what the Knicks had that we didn't have? The Knicks
Dogs.
had that's not what the Knicks. The Knicks had to sit back, watch, and game plan on what's the best way to deal with Wemby.
We should have had a
right?
better.
They had a
We
whole
should have had
week.
the best
They had a
game
whole
plan. We played them.
Yeah, they had a whole week to game plan to
Yeah,
sit
they had
back
a whole week.
and watch
Black.
the
I don't want to
Thunder.
hear
going
that.
to
We had a whole
Just
series.
think about it. We went to game 7. Went to 7 games. You know what I'm saying?
but we
with
done
the
played
Spurs.
them. They're in our division.
We played them
They're-
5
we're
times.
We've seen them more than the
They're not
Knicks.
in our division. They're in our conference.
Yeah.
But like I
Y'all
get
know
that.
we
played
can't
them
do
We
that
played them
defense
5
stuff.
times.
Yeah, because
But
that
you can't
bullshit
compare
ass
that.
in
we
season
played
tournament.
them
That's a whole
5
nother
times,
discussion.
bro.
Bro,
We should have known them more than anybody.
It's about matchups
Still.
when you get into a
It's about-
series.
We wasn't
in
in
the
full
playoffs.
strength every single
It
time we
was a,
played them.
yeah. Let's be real, y'all. After they beat us in the season, everybody knew we weren't worried about anybody else in the playoffs but who? The Spurs. It was a matchup
Spurs,
thing.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
It was a matchup thing.
We
Let's
was
not sit here.
scared of them.
Even the
I don't
Knicks
wanna say
got
they
beat
was
by
scared.
us. It was, bro.
Look,
it
I
was a
also
matchup.
I also can say that the Spurs only worried about the OKC Thunder. That was their championship because when they got to the finals, they laid an egg and only won 1 game.
That's because the
No,
Knicks wasn't
stop.
scared of
Stop
them.
right there.
You can
And
say
let me tell you why you got to
What up?
stop right there, because they was up 15 points every game they lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
they
saying?
didn't close the deal.
They
You know what I'm
didn't. They didn't. But we can't act like they didn't. Bro, one day Wick called me one night when they was up 30. I called him back the next morning. I said, "Why'd you call me, bro?" He said, "We was trying to get your thoughts on the game." I said, "I turned it off because San Antonio was up 30. I knew they had that game.
Yeah,
Guess what? They lost it.
Yeah.
They did.
But so that says a lot about the
But did they
Spurs.
lose it?
No, that say
but
a
did
lot
they
about
lose
the
it
Knicks.
because
The
of
Knicks
less-
aren't scared of them. The Thunder
No, that
are.
says a
lose
lot
it?
about the Spurs.
Did they lose it because of less experience, or did they lose it because they took you guys series as the championship and they just didn't have enough in them?
I think
What
it
if
could be
they-
A little bit of
combination
both.
of both.
What if they
Yeah,
didn't?
But
two
I think
things could be
most
true.
people, bro, I think
Black, the
Okay.
Thunder are scared of the Spurs, and
Nah.
the Spurs are living
not
rent
scared
free
of
in our heads.
we're not scared of them.
Hey,
Fuck
listen,
that
We,
shit.
where we
Let me
just
put this-
we just
let-
changed the whole draft for the Spurs, my nigga. They ain't
Let
even
me
win
put
it.
this out there. I'm not a Thunder fan,
didn't-
but when
nah.
you guys win, I win because my city wins. So I just want to put
Yeah.
that out.
That's why we made a
You know what
pick
I'm
so
saying?
we could have somebody, bro.
They living
We got a
rent free in our
7'3",
head.
260 guy, bro, in Mara.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Look,
to
I'm telling you.
combat Wemby. That's who
Right.
you're gonna be dealing with, bro.
Exactly.
For the next 4 or 5 years, we're gonna be dealing with the fucking Spurs.
And then you got them on
Yeah,
a
the
rookie.
Knicks don't have a
you got 'em on a
7-3
rookie
guy, and
deal.
they beat them easily.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you,
So
Richie. I'm with you.
you got them on a rookie deal, and you ain't got to worry about the second apron now because now you can will and deal and do the things that you need to do and keep
Sam
on chucking along. You know what I'm
Presti,
saying?
we trust.
And then
Yeah.
if Chet,
And
Pressure
Presti,
we
we
trust. That's
show
the
up
first time
again
I ever
like
said that
this,
shit.
and-
But I'm
and
starting to
if
believe that. You know,
if Chet show up again like he did, guess what? We can eat. Wait, we can build a pack and get him the F out of here. We got,
Oh,
we got
it's
the pressure
too late
ain't
if
on
you
him
do
no
it twice.
more.
You
Look,
know
The
what I'm
pressure's not on him.
Look.
He ain't got a guard Wemby,
It's not.
bro. We
It's
realize
not.
that.
I agree. I agree with you.
Let me say
He's
this. Bro.
scared
Let me
of
say
Wemby.
this.
Okay.
Let me
Go
say
ahead.
this, fellas. Sam Presti saw a need. Okay. Chet is not everybody saying, man, well, if Chet get bigger and he get 20, 30, that shit is not about to happen over the fucking
No.
off season.
Yeah.
So guess
No.
what? I'm gonna go get somebody that's 7'3",
Yeah.
260.
Yeah.
Listen, 260 pounds, and you don't think he's not gonna lift, they're gonna put some more muscle
Yeah.
and shit on him, and now he's about 270.
Yeah.
And Wemby gotta deal with that.
yeah, he bigger than shit.
And he's
bigger than
agile.
Wemby.
And I'm watching
agree.
listen, man, I don't know a shit ton about Morrow, bro, but I've been watching his highlights since we
Bro,
drafted
I
him,
don't,
bro. I see him on the perimeter. I see
Yeah.
that he can move around. He's a hell of a fucking passer of the ball.
Exactly.
Okay?
You dish that shit.
And he gonna
He's
block
Chet
shit.
2.0, man.
no, he's not, bro.
He's not fucking Chet 2.0.
I
No,
agree.
he's not,
Not
bro.
Chet 2.0.
He
You
gonna
got to eat
bang
a lot
down
of crow,
there.
horse.
You're gonna stop disrespecting Chet.
You're gonna eat a
I'm
lot
just
of
saying,
crow.
Bro,
Now you take that
And
away
he
from
might
Chet.
he might prove us wrong too though. But you gonna-
Black, you do understand the Thunder are paying Chet $200 million. Do you know what this man scored in 33 minutes?
What?
4 points.
That was the last game though, Dre. What about
Yeah.
the game?
4. points.
That was
man.
game
I mean,
seven.
That makes it
That was
worse.
game
It's an
seven, dog.
elimination game.
Look.
I'm paying you
Yeah,
200
I'm
million. You're gonna give me
saying.
4 points.
Look,
Listen,
I think
but
a
what
lot
if-
of people, a lot of those
Can I ask you a
players in
question?
that game.
What if the game
had
plan
shitty
on
games.
offense wasn't for him to get buckets like that, bro?
Exactly.
I don't ever think the plan is to not score.
But you
I
gotta
think in
say-
every
No, no, no,
sport,
I'm
the
just
game
saying-
plan is to score as much as we can. What you mean?
No, it is, but you got to have a game plan. How are you going to do that? What are we doing? What plays are we running to get this man?
SGA was looking like anybody help me.
And I don't-
Anybody.
Yeah, but you gotta understand.
They wasn't running plays for Check to get open and shoot threes.
Exactly.
They wasn't running plays for him to get on perimeter. They wasn't doing that, bro.
Bro,
Obviously, that
he
wasn't
wasn't
the
doing
game
nothing.
plan
He was
for him to
scared.
get buckets like that.
He was
Bro,
scared.
it's hard to be a third
I can't
option
say
mostly
that.
all
It
season
is.
long, and
I'm
then
asking him to
become the
him
second.
to be the number 2. Yeah,
Like, that's tough, bro.
I
Today.
disagree with both of y'all on
Yeah,
that shit.
you gotta
because
justify
I'ma
him
look
to
at
it,
this.
man.
I expect more out of him
Talk to me.
because one, he's a fucking all-star. You an all-star. I
Man.
expect more.
Bro.
This is what happened. This,
Yeah, you trying to downgrade him now?
His-
Yeah,
listen.
he 200 million. He need to play up to the
He's
200
being
million.
paid,
Go ahead,
bro,
go ahead,
to
go ahead.
shoot
I'm listening.
more, to get more than 4 points in Game 7.
Yeah,
Period.
fuck that
A
shit.
close-
I'm
Closeout
not getting-
game.
Nah, don't say that. I'm
Nah,
not, bro. He's
So
not
he didn't do
absolved.
nothing wrong.
Look, I don't.
He's
Chet
not
didn't do
absolved.
nothing
I
wrong.
don't
You
think
in
the
love with
All-Star
Chet.
thing has nothing to do with.
Please.
Look, man.
Shit.
No,
It
You
does.
My thing is.
What?
Man,
Black, there's
So now
nobody.
the all-star shit don't mean nothing.
No,
He's
I don't.
the
when it
first
comes
player in the
to-
league getting
I
200
don't
million
think it- I don't
to
think
score
that-
4 points.
Look,
That's
can
crazy.
a motherfucker have a bad series?
Oh,
Exactly.
nah.
They can, but if you're an
my
all-star
God.
and we paying
Like-
you 200 million, I agree
Oh
with Dre
my
on that.
God.
I don't agree with Dre saying that we need to get rid of him and
Like-
ship him the fuck
like
out of here.
200
had a bad
million and you gonna
series.
give me 4 points?
Man, he had a bad series.
Bro, that's
bro.
all you keep talking about is Game 7.
He's had a
bro.
bad series.
That's a
every
closeout
time.
game. That's what I need you the
I don't
most.
want to hear he had a
He
bad
had a
series
bad
because in game,
I don't
let's
hear
be
none
real,
of that.
Richie. We was in Grenada watching him, bro,
He
and
was
he
struggling the
was
whole
getting his
playoffs.
shit off
Yeah.
in game motherfucking 4, bro. Or 5, whichever one it was. He was trying to go at it.
Yep.
He got boomed on in game 7, bro, and he showed, hey, he tucked
Changed
his
his
tail.
life. Yep.
He tucked his fucking tail,
Look,
bro.
I
and
think
you
this is
seen
the
it
best
happen.
thing that could happen to Chet.
It is.
Because this is what Chet.
It
Chet
is.
This is a
Best
learning
thing that can
experience
happen
for
to him
Chet.
is trade his
And
ass.
he's
No,
going to have
you
to
tripping, bro. You
realize
can't trade him,
that
bro.
he's going to, you know what I'm saying, have to do more.
I'm not trading the guy, like you said.
You have to
He
be
had a bad series. I'm not gonna trade the guy for. He had a bad
He had
few
a bad
games
series.
in the series because, like you said,
200 million, 4 points.
yeah, he's the third option, but still, I expect my third option to be a dog and still step up. You an all-star. I'm gonna hold you to a certain caliber. But that's why I said I broke. That's why I give Sam Presti the kudos. He went and got what we needed.
Exactly.
So there's
I
not
can-
as
I
much
can-
pressure on him.
okay,
That's all
I
I'm
can-
saying.
But
It's a
Sam
team sport,
thought
bro.
he was getting what we needed when he drafted him.
We did. We are getting, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Dre? We're getting what we need out of Chet, bro.
But y'all
I'm
don't
not shipping
understand
fucking
Chet.
guys off because they have a bad
Listen,
game or
Nah,
series.
I'm not
Chet
doing
is
that.
not
Y'all
a
remember
$200
Chet?
million
I don't know if
player.
you remember
Bro,
Chet
he
at
wildin'.
Gonzalez? He
Yeah,
was
he
not
wildin'.
what he is right now, bro. He was
You know,
not.
he only a $200 million
The dude
player
has
because
gotten
of
better, bro.
where we at
Dude
in
has
the
gotten
league
better.
of basketball and where he got drafted. I mean, he has to get paid that because he was the second overall pick. You know what I'm saying, in the draft, bro. You know
So
what I'm saying?
Sam
But
got
I-
it wrong then, what you saying?
No, I'm not saying Sam got it
No,
wrong.
he didn't
Sam
get
got
it
it
right.
right.
He's
You know
an
what I'm
all-star.
You know
First
what I'm
team
saying?
all defense.
Because he's actually doing better than. Let's just think about it. He's a champion regardless. I don't
That's what
care.
I'm
He's a
saying,
champion,
bro. It's
right?
hard to
Wemby's not a
repeat.
champion. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know, I don't. All that shit you talking, Horace, like that shit don't mean shit.
Bro.
He's still a champion.
That don't
He
make
gets
it
to-
better than Wemby.
Man,
I
I'm
ain't
not
saying
saying
he
he's
Hey,
better than Wemby.
if the Spurs said Wemby for Chet right now, and Sam Presti pulled the trigger so fast,
of course.
I
What
mean,
the fuck
shit,
is you
I mean,
talking?
Yeah,
Yes.
so Chet ain't like that.
Everybody in the league is
I'm not
taking
saying,
Wemby.
but that's
Like
just it.
that.
You don't think the Knicks wouldn't take Wemby over Brunson?
I just think,
Yeah, he ain't like that.
but you gotta say,
Chet
Chet
is
is
like-
in
No,
a different
no.
role.
Chet last year in the finals scored 12 points, averaged almost 9 rebounds, a block in
Yeah,
7 games.
he's
bro.
terrible, bro.
Nah, man.
He's
What do
Tony
you mean? That's
Kukoc.
good.
I don't think he's
Good.
good, bro. You just have a disdain for
That
Chet
was last year.
for
That's-
whatever
that's-
reason.
that's
I don't.
Bad Western
I'm
Conference
looking at the
Finals,
numbers.
period.
The
I think
numbers
this-
don't lie.
I think your car
Yeah,
was
man,
parked
what-
outside of Walmart and he pulled up and fucking like opened the door and knocked a dent in your car or whatever the case
No,
may be.
he
And
probably
you-
would've
Ever
tripped
since
third
then, you like, fuck Chet.
No,
Like, I don't know
I'd have
what's
just put
going
up a
on with you
number
and Chet.
one. He would have got as far away from my car as possible.
Hey. All right, Dre. Dre, let me ask you this question then.
What you got?
Are the Thunder better today?
I think we could have made better decisions today.
Nah, bro. What?
Yes, because I would have traded Chet and 2 first rounders for Boozer.
And you would have got fired like
Stop dancing. I didn't know you was a good dancer.
yeah,
like that.
you would have
Stop
got
dancing
fired
around that quick.
like
No.
He should
like
be a
a week
politician,
later.
shouldn't he?
No, hey, you can't fire me for that.
He danced that question
Alright.
so motherfucking
No, but look at this though.
smooth, Black.
Will Boozer be better than Steven Adams?
Yes.
Steven Adams.
Yeah,
Steven Adams
I'm just
go?
asking. Just asking. Will he be better than Steven Adams?
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
Sam drafted Steven Adams over Giannis.
Nobody
So how
knew
am I
Giannis was
crazy?
going to be Giannis.
So how am I crazy for wanting to pick Boozer over Chet?
Nobody knew Giannis was
Yeah,
going
I don't
Of
wanna
course,
hear none of
Boozer
that.
is a great option if we could have moved
you
up
act
in the
like
draft to
Giannis
get
came to
it.
the league and just started hooping.
He did. He
No,
was
what?
hooping.
No,
He did not.
No, he did.
So
went
you
through
telling
his
me?
growing
So you
pains.
telling me Chet gonna be Giannis then in a few years?
That's not what
He
we
already
saying.
5 years in, bro.
We don't need Chet to be Giannis because now we drafted somebody that got a
Exactly.
bigger body.
Hey, you could have stopped after you said we don't need Chet.
I didn't say that.
That was it. You could have stopped right there. You could have stopped right
We
there.
don't need him to be Giannis.
No, you could have stopped right there. We didn't need all them other words you said after that, bro. We don't need Chet.
Drake, can I ask you a question, Drake?
What you got, Black?
Let me ask you this, bro. Tell me what in the hell Chet gonna do on a team? Now he wasn't the MVP player when he drafted him. Chet, you know what I'm saying? When we drafted Chet, what you call him was the MVP player yet, but he was showing MVP, you know what I'm saying, potential, right? Right? Am I right? Now that we hear and we know this guy's a back-to-back MVP, and we talking, you know who we talking about? That guy, number 2, right? But he really number 1 in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know
I
what
got
we're
you.
talking about. We don't need to say his name. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That guy, right? What I'm trying to tell you is, what do I need Chet to do? What would you like for him to do? What do you need to?
I need him to
average for
be
you be
Scottie
like, okay,
Pippen, score more than 4
No,
points,
what do you?
4
okay,
steals,
give me some numbers.
4
give me some
rebounds.
numbers, bro. Give me.
Hey,
Give
I
me.
be
Throw
good.
something out there.
Hey,
What you would have been satisfied with?
at the bare minimum, 14 and 10. You 7 foot 1.
Okay.
That's not asking a lot for somebody to get $200 million to be.
That's
I
understandable.
just don't think he the Pippen of this team. I think Dub is.
Yeah, Dub
He's
is.
not.
Dub
He's
is
the
hurt.
Robin.
Dub is.
Yeah.
But $200 million at 7-1, you can't give me 14 points, 10 rebounds?
I will say that's the worst
I'm
thing
not
that
disagreeing.
could happen to Chet, though.
I can get him there. I can get him
What
there.
is?
Dub.
I can get him there.
I think
It's
like
the worst thing to happen?
Yes,
Hell
because
no, bro.
Hold on. What did he just say? I
You
didn't
gonna
get
fault
No,
Dub
Dub take all the
look,
pressure off.
look.
because of Chet, bro?
listen what I'm about to say. Listen, hold on. Listen what I'm about to say. Right. Chet get picked number 2, right? Dub get picked in the same draft at number 12.
And he way better than him.
He balling out, bro. And he's became the second option over the number 2 pick in the organization.
And that's why you on
That's
my
the worst
side
thing-
now.
That's
I
the
told
worst
you,
thing that could happen to Chet.
it's a bad pick.
That's why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when you
Dub
optics
is the
looking.
guy.
This is
Dub-
why you
Dub
agree
is a
with
guy.
me. It's a
I
bad
fuck with
pick.
Dub.
But I don't
I
feel
ain't
like
gonna
it's a
lie
bad
with you.
pick because we needed
It's
Chet.
not a bad
You know what I'm saying?
pick, bro. These motherfuckers
not at
won a,
all.
bro. These motherfuckers
won
won a
a
championship together,
They did.
bro. You can never take that from them.
You know
They
what I'm
didn't.
saying?
Okay, they didn't get it done this year. They didn't get it done,
they did.
and now we got a piece that makes us better.
You know, Dub is a dog. I ain't gonna lie
Dub
to
set
you.
out
I like
because
his
he
game.
wanted to let y'all know that was a bad pick.
Nah, it's just his ham is, man.
relax.
I think
Wildin',
I think
bro.
Dub having ham issues, man, because
Nah, he wanted
all
that
the muscle
200
mass he
million.
put on, and he's trying to get used
Nah,
to
I just
being
think-
in that body.
I mean, once you, bro,
know what I'm
listen,
saying?
bro. In football, I dealt with hamstring shit. So like, once
take
it's
time. You can't
yeah,
rush
it
the
takes
hammy back.
time. So
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
and he's playing at the highest level in the NBA, bro, and he's an explosive athlete, bro.
Explosive,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? So once you got that shit kicking in, but fuck all that. Yeah, y'all know what, man? It's been burning my brain. Why the fuck did they bring him back in Game 6?
I don't know why they brought him
I don't
back.
know,
didn't
man.
have to.
I don't know.
That
why.
shit
And off
was
the
like-
bench. So when
I'm
they
not-
brought
that
him
shit
back,
don't make
Why
no
they do
sense,
that?
bro.
I'm not big on
That shit don't make no sense at all.
Lost, but
I
we
don't
all know why
understand.
y'all lost. It's
Bro,
because
that
they
was
didn't
threw the
weird.
rotation
Right.
off.
Bro, we was having a conversation when we was watching that shit, and I was like, bro, that shit was weird
I
as
was
hell
like,
for bringing him
why
back.
did they? Because we was in Grenada. We was in
We was in
Mississippi.
Grenada. We was in
We was in
Mississippi.
Grenada watching that shit, bro. I hope we don't ever see
Shout
him
out to
again.
Grenada, Mississippi.
We're gonna see him again.
Oh,
We're gonna take
Uncle
our last.
Scotty and them down there.
When we go down there, we're gonna
But
take our last.
I just didn't understand that because, bro, we were watching the game, Black Horse, and we didn't know he was playing. But I don't know if they had like a report that he was gonna play or anything. Like we was just watching. It was like,
no, you
They
right.
brought him. They
No,
brought
you
him off
right.
the bench,
No,
but they
you're
should have
right.
started Caruso if they was gonna
You
bring him
are
off the
right.
bench.
I agree with the Caruso shit.
Yeah, they
But,
should have
like,
started Caruso if they was gonna bring him
we
off
were
the bench.
watching, bro, and we was
Yeah.
just like, yo, he in his jumpsuit. Maybe they're just trying to get him some shots. And when this motherfucker came in, it was like, yo,
Yeah,
because they was gonna have a game 7 regardless.
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, at that point we
So-
were locked in for Game 7.
So it's
That's what
like,
I'm
why
saying.
even bring him back? Give him another like day or
Yeah.
two of rest and
If-
bring him Game 7.
So I was thinking
which
it
is
was one
weird.
of those things like, they do in football. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's not ready if he's not starting.
I'm going to put a guy in, like have him dressed out so it can mentally fuck with y'all.
And only hoop for like 9 or 10
But I
minutes.
didn't
Exactly.
understand. I
No,
didn't
I-
understand it.
No,
That's
you,
what I
you
was
put him in a
talking
layup
about.
line, but you don't put him in the rotation.
Yeah. So that was
Yeah,
weird.
that shit was weird, bro.
that's
I ain't
some
gonna
whole
lie.
other shit.
I ain't gonna lie. That whole time I was thinking like, yo, this shit rigged. And them motherfuckers. I
But
ain't gonna lie to you.
but
That's
if
a
I
whole
was gonna
other
bring
story.
in, if I was gonna play
That
Dub,
shit
I'm
was weird.
starting Caruso. I'm just gonna switch their roles. If I know I got him on the bench, I'm not gonna bench both of them.
Man, I would have started Case and Wallace because Case and Wallace was hooping his ass off in Game 7, bro.
Wallace.
Like that motherfucker was hooping,
We
right?
talking about Game 6 though, right here.
I'm
But I
talking
get
any
that,
game.
but I'm just saying,
But I
like
think
Case
we
and Wallace
just-
should
I
be a
think
starter.
Cason should be a starter, bro. I
He
think
should be a
will.
starter.
So what are your future starting five for the Thunder?
My future
Case and
starting five.
Wallace,
Case and Wallace at the 2. You know what I'm saying?
SGA.
SGA at the 1. Dub at the 3. Chet at the 4.
Chet.
And shit, Mara at the 5. My nigga, yeah.
Prisoner of the moment.
Yeah.
a rookie in there.
Mara at the
Mara at the
5.
five.
Yeah.
I'm only going Mara if we don't re-sign Hardenstein.
Hartenstein is starting, bro.
I think we need. I think we
Bro,
need Hardenstein.
we
need
Get along.
Hardenstein,
We
bro.
need him, bro.
He is a glue
I ain't gonna
guy.
lie,
Agree that
that's
Chet is
floater.
better than Hartenstein, though,
That
right?
floater,
We do
bro.
agree that, though.
Hey,
We do agree.
he was cooking with that
We do
shit.
agree
That's
Let's be
floater.
real, y'all.
Hardenstein, right?
Once
Hold
they
on,
move,
Black. What you say? I can't hear you.
what you say, Black?
I said we do agree that Chet is better than Hartenstein, right?
I don't know.
Yes.
Depending on what you ask him
Yeah.
to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
If
making
I need a
sure,
three, if I need a 3, yeah, I'd have Chet shoot it. But if I need a nigga guard the post, I'm going Hartenstein. Depending on the job you telling me to do.
Hey, Hardenstein.
Depending on the job you telling me to do.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I like
nigga,
socket
for sure.
sets, but if I got a nail in the wall, I prefer a hammer.
Oh, me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, depending on what you ask me to do.
I mean, I disagree. I agree with what you just said. That analogy you just made, but I'm going with Chet over Hartenstein every day. all day.
Yeah. Chet over
Definitely.
Hardenstein. Yeah.
But
for sure.
let's be real though.
Not on that
I think-
payroll.
I think Hardenstein kind of changed that series though with the Spurs because initially, like Dre was saying, bro, we had the fucking 6'6" and 6'5"
We had guards on them.
guarding Wemby.
Fact.
Why
And
they go away from that?
Why did they go away from Big Bro?
Why didn't they go away from Hardenstein?
They didn't.
bodying. Yeah, they did.
They started with
After
guards.
they did it, after what was it, game 2 or 3 when they went to it, bro? That kind of changed the series a little
Yeah,
bit.
this how it happened.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
started with Caruso on him, a guard.
Okay, yeah. They
He
did.
torched
Yep.
him for 40. Then they went to Chet like, hey, we need you to guard him. He said, no, I'm scared.
I don't remember.
Then they said, Hartenstein, come on. Hartenstein, you our last hope. He's like, I do it, coach. I'm big. And I ain't scared. Yeah. So that's how it happened. That's how,
Oh
hey,
my goodness.
hey, I was a fly on the wall in that office. Hey, when it went down. That's how it went down. Oh, God.
Oh, you a fool, bro. Yeah. Nah, hey, spin it back. Thoughts on McCain? Out of
McCain.
here.
He can't play no defense. He's not efficient, bro.
I got.
I don't know why.
He was looking
Bro.
lost out there on defense.
Lost, bro.
He do. He don't know the rotations. He came in what, February? When was the trade for him?
It don't matter. I just don't think he know how to bro. Look, the Thunder is a defensive team, and he plays no defense, and the motherfucker just jack up shots. Yo, that first game
he
he
put
was
the
like
ball
9
in-
to 17. SGA did too,
Yeah, he put the ball in the goal.
but it's SGA.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what
He
I'm saying?
put-
But it's
Hey,
like
he like
do that, bro.
Hey, but you know what? He like Chet won't shoot it. These balls got to go somewhere. Hey, Dub out, Chet won't shoot it. Somebody got to put it up.
you know what I'm saying.
Straight up.
And he was putting it up and putting it in. He shot the
Look,
ball well.
Me personally, I think they should ship his ass off somewhere else.
No, he shot the ball well.
No, he did not shoot the ball well. You can pull up his stat line from the whole series, and he was
shot the
not
ball
efficient.
well.
Bro, he was not efficient at all. If you look at his stat
He shot the
line-
ball better than Chet.
Bro, no. Just because you make 30, it's about how you make 30. If you make 30 from like
Bro, I'm gonna look
9
it up to you. I'll show
and
it to
50,
you.
you can show it to me. If you make 30 shooting 9 shots out of like 20, nigga, that's trash.
He was 9 of 17 for 43%.
That's trash.
40.
9 and 7, that's
Yeah,
trash.
That's not
Yeah.
trash, bro.
None
That's
except,
not trash,
bro,
Yeah.
bro.
More than 50%.
That's trash, bro.
SGA,
I don't know if it's
hey, look,
trash,
he was
but,
9 of 17, right?
I pull up the stats, bro.
Yeah, SGA.
Like, that shit was trash.
I seen it.
When in
SGA,
doubt,
now
Google it
SGA was 8 of 19, which was worse than.
That's,
SGA can do what he wants.
This
Ah,
MVP,
now
motherfucker
the numbers
league.
don't matter now,
Bro, if you shooting
What?
more,
Google
bro,
it out.
if you shooting more than the MVP, that's a problem, bro. And
No,
you not playing defense.
you got to think. You know why he's shooting the ball that much? Because the second leading scorer for the Thunder is out, and the third leading scorer won't shoot the ball.
So why they don't bring Isaiah Joe in?
I don't know why they.
I don't. That was
But
another
Joe,
fishy
but
thing.
Joe been on the roster. I don't know why they made a trade
They
for
wanted-
him for some reason.
Yeah,
He
they
didn't
made a
call the
trade.
Thunder like trade for me.
You know
The
what I'm
Thunder
saying?
went out and got
I
him.
don't- You know what I'm saying? So,
But I know he can put the ball in the goal. He can put the ball in the goal.
Nah, man, I don't think McCain. Look,
Man,
I-
where McCain
me-
numbers at?
I want to move off of him, me personally, and I think the draft, the Bennett kid that they draft last night, you know what I'm saying? I believe he gonna get some minutes, bro.
I
Like
don't
he
know.
can shoot, bro. He my bad. He got a heater on that thing,
Yeah.
bro. Like he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? He can
Heater.
hoop, bro. He got a heater on that thing. He can hoop. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
any last thoughts, fellas? We wrap up this segment, man. And on the draft, Thunder as a whole, man. 60
McCain can
seconds.
shoot the
Thunder,
ball. He
man.
went 5
Go
for
Thunder,
10,
dog. I need y'all
10
keep
to
winning,
20, 7 to 18, 5 or 11. Like he can shoot the ball.
fuck that shit. I think.
Yeah.
Look, I think
The numbers don't lie.
the
That's what
Thunder.
Wayne said.
Look, I think the Thunder.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? But how many points he gave up? The motherfucker can't guard water. I mean, he can't, bro. He can't guard at all, bro. Like his defense is trash.
Chet can't guard either.
Man, get out of here,
He
man.
told Presley, I'm
nigga,
scared.
He was like the second in blocks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's good help.
That's because he's guarding. He's guarding
saying?
driving
That's
guards
help
and
defense.
not guys his size.
Final thoughts for me. I think the Thunder, you know what I'm saying, is putting themselves in a better position, you know what I'm saying, today, you know what I'm saying, with the draft and stuff like that. So I'm kind of excited. Look, and I also think, look, the rest that they get, you know what I'm saying, look, the rest that they get from just, you know what I'm saying, getting the early exit, you know what I'm saying, I'm okay with it. It is what it is. But I think the Thunder's in a great position.
Black, final
I think
thoughts for
got-
you.
My
What you got?
final thoughts, bro. I think you guys are contenders for the next 4 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Final thoughts for me, man. Thunder win it all next year.
Okay.
Let's
Horse.
get it.
They always gonna be competitive. Sam does always do a good job. He did a good job when he was with the Spurs. It's just that hey, sometimes we're a piece away, and that's what I think. That's what happened with the KD, Russ, and Harden era. So we'll see.
Okay. I appreciate y'all vibing with us, man, on this segment right here.